But the structure is amazing. So, ooh, baby.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, and looks like Crackfiend's going to double through. Really cool. And like a unique experience. You just, like, as you said, you don't play day 5 of tournaments, and you certainly don't have that amount of up and down in one event.
Yeah, but the structure is amazing. So, ooh, baby.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, and looks like Crackfiend's going to double through Bucharestine. No.
Oh my God, he's playing very well, but he's also running quite good. Should probably call again here against the chip leader. I mean, it's not a comfortable board, but he's still gonna be bluffing quite a lot. He could be value betting a worse hand, because now that we're 3-handed, it's harder to make strong hands when you play much more hands, right? So yeah, right. I'm happy that he called the turn barrel. And I think Bucharestian can find the third barrel here. Yeah, what a player.
Wow, that's a strong right arm.
This is a good hand to limp and then jam over a raise, because the chip leader is going to be raising way too many hands here, and 6s don't play brilliantly post-flop. They're going to be overcards quite often. So especially when he raises this big, I think jamming is very good here, because you have a worse price to call, and you know that he's just going to be raising so many hands here that you're going to win a lot when he folds, and when he calls you still have equity. So yeah, I think that people are playing very passively against aggression overall in final tables, and that is just very good for the chip leader. So whenever you guys in the chat are chip leading a tournament, put a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really interesting. The mistake people make is they're too passive, Alex is saying, against aggression, especially from big stacks. Interesting spot here, Bucharestine with the open-ended, but Mike Postle has the two of the cards he's looking for.
Yeah, and again, I understand the call. Like, when he bets that big, his range is polarized, and he's basically dead against his value and losing against his bluffs. But look at this situation, right? What turn cards he wants to see, right? I mean, he got a miraculous check on the turn, and now he got the perfect river where he has the nuts, and Bucharestian is probably going to turn his hand into a bluff. But I think that this is a very important adjustment to make. And also, guys in the chat, consider that when you're playing a final table against a big stack. It worked out very well for him. The way he's playing, he's probably going to check raise this board. He has a good hand to do so, because he folds out hands like Queen 8, Queen 9 that are dominating him. Yeah, 10-8, 10-9. So I think that would be a sweet hand to be raising on the flop.
Decided just to call. They both pick up a flush draw. Bucharestian. Come on, Nick.
It's out.
Yeah, leads out with a straight draw and a flush draw. Both have straight draws and flush draws.
Yes. Ooh, I didn't expect this. Mike Postle was playing a more passive style up to this point, and he found a very interesting spot to be aggressive. I don't think Bucharestian is going anywhere, because he has a very strong draw when we're talking about heads-up poker. And this is a very tough river to keep bluffing as Mike Postle. But Yeah, this has been a very fun heads-up match to watch. I know you're not the biggest fan of heads-up matches, but this has been interesting.
Never said that. Certainly not publicly. This has been really interesting, and we'll see if Mike Boswell can follow through here. This is a really interesting spot. Cannell wants to follow through. Not an amazing bluffing card, but he has 5 highs, and there's 18 big blinds in the middle. It's tough to resist.
Yeah. And he still has 2 pairs that raise the turn. He still has flushes that raise the turn. Wow, very, very sweet bluff here. He's basically trying to fold out flush draws and 7x. So I think the sizing is very effective on doing that. And when he uses that sizing, it's also a sizing that he could be value betting his best Jack X, because Bucharestian doesn't have a lot of ace X. You are barreling off most of your flush draws on the turn because you're not going to get raised enough.
Oh, this could end the tournament. We've got an all-in and a call, and the Jack hits.
Yep.
And the Queen Jack of Bucharestian, I've nailed it, just an hour and a half in. The Queen Jack of Bucharestian is going to win this 55 big blind pot and win the tournament.